Hello, Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and today I have a question from Phil, and this one may actually become a series. He has to do, let me start with, I'm out here today at a friend's house. He's got some great medieval weapons and armor, and he allowed me to film out here today. He collects all of these, and this is a true blue suit of armor. That's the Italian field armor from about 1480. And look at that, even on the wall there is for the horse, to armor up the horse. And you can't see it very well, but there's actually a shield up here as well. Now this right here, this is for his joust, you know, for his pole, whatever you call it, jousting pole. And if he were in battle, he would take that off if it was actual battle, but competition, you'll have it on. And there's several different types of helms and everything, and this one looks like the whole top just lifts off and it has a cover that goes up like this. So anyway, one of the many neat things here. Now, getting back to this is from Phil. He's an entrepreneur. And he says he quit his day job about a year ago because he's always had a desire to be an entrepreneur. He says he can't stand 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, and who came up with those hours of 9 to 5 anyway? Well, you know, there's a lot of people who wish they could just have 9 to 5 hours, honestly. So, let's see here. From his experiences over the last year, one of the most important things for an entrepreneur is innovation, or motivation, should I say. And maybe that was a Freudian slip. Maybe it's actually innovation as well. So he says that motivation is really the biggest thing for him. And he says that, you know, when you have a job, somebody motivates you by yelling at you or telling you, you know, you're going to get fired if you don't do a good job, if you don't get this done. So you have that kind of motivation. And, you know, schoolwork, you know, you need to get good grades. You know, you have your parents talking to you about it. You know, you have your school teachers that you want their approval, you want their acceptance. And but what is it for an entrepreneur? You know, when he gets up in the morning, what motivates him? And so he asks, where do I find my motivation? Well, it's kind of a hard thing to really answer in something that, you know, you're going to find as like a, you know, a golden nugget. It basically is something that I think I was born with, and I don't know, I just wake up every morning and say, I want to get all this accomplished, and or I even go to bed thinking about it. It just never stops for me. I always have stuff on my plate, even if it is, you know, sometimes that I'm playing a video game and I just want to get to the next level. I'm motivated to sit there and do it and make it happen. And I don't know where that comes from. I know that not everybody has motivation like that, and that it is something that is maybe unique to entrepreneurs, or maybe entrepreneurs get into it accidentally. And so it just comes from within. And in fact, I have a hard time slowing down. You know, if you wanted me to go on vacation, which my mom would remind you that I'm up here, you know, in Washington right now, and I am, you know, supposedly on vacation, and here I am recording videos for work. I'm just driven to do that, and I can't explain it. And, you know, would I like to, you know, just kind of vacation and lounge around and everything? Well, sure. You know, that would be fun. But can I do that forever? No. And part of the thing too is that how comfortable am I by, you know, my financial security and stuff like that? And I'll have to say that I'm pretty uncomfortable, and that's a big motivator. And so, you know, need breeds innovation. And, you know, so when I am doing something and I see basically an area of need that's not being met, I may go to seize that, because I know that if people aren't having their needs met in an area, that's opportunity. And it's just the way my brain works. I just can't help it. So, but I know that not everybody is like that. And so there are people, you know, he says he can't understand why people would want a 9-to-5 job. And I can tell you that a lot of people find security in having a 9-to-5 job, and that knowing they're going to get a paycheck as long as they do a good job, and that that is enough for them, and they can save up money and everything for retirement and stuff, and they basically, that is good for them. That is not okay for me, though. And so maybe that's where I'm driven. And, you know, I guess another thing, another one of the things that drives me is feedback. So, you know, I read all of the feedback you guys leave in comments. At least, you know, I try and read like the first couple of days worth on each one of these videos. Some of them turn into new videos. Some of the comments you guys, without you even knowing it, sometimes the comments you make, I actually take those and create new content out of them. Other times, you know, it's through the YouTube messaging system, our Facebook page, all of that stuff. And so, I don't know, I'm kind of getting off track here, but I basically am just driven to create, and then I like the feedback that happens from that. And whether it's, you know, positive feedback of, oh, hey, I loved your video, or negative feedback of, you know, you suck, you know, whatever. And of course, I like the positive stuff, but the negative stuff happens too, and it's part of knowing whether or not you did a good job, because a certain amount of it is expected, but when there's a whole bunch of it, well, then you got to pay attention to the fact that maybe there's something to what they're saying. So anyway, that's what motivates me. And you know, it's like in the mornings, you know, I lay in bed, I don't lay there very long, because I start thinking about what I'm going to do for the day, and it's like, okay, let's get up and do it. I'm Marky Dragon. Take care. If you made it this far in the video, you may as well subscribe. That's what I want you to do. You obviously liked it well enough to watch it this far. So look at this. This is Frostmourne. This is the Runes of Magic sword. This Runes of Magic sword is one that we're giving away as second prize to one of you subscribers, just for being subscribed. That's all you have to do. Subscribe and accept our messages, or watch our videos where we draw for prizes. So this one is it's a really nice sword. It's signed by some of the American staff for Runes of Magic. And then there's the big boy here. I got it on my shoulder because it's so darn heavy. You know, the sucker is 16 pounds. Look at this. So it's a two-handed sword here, man. This is a beautiful sword. And we're giving this away when we hit 42,500 subscribers. It could be you. So just subscribe. That's all you have to do. We'll do videos selecting the winners, and we'll send you a message in YouTube as long as you accept it. Just make sure you accept messages from us. To do that, put us on your contact list. And you just add Marky Dragon to your contact list, and then you'll be able to get messages from us, and you'll have 30 days to get back to us when we send you a message. Or if we can't message you, you'll just be on video, and you just gotta watch the video and then contact us. So anyway, if you made it this far, you really should subscribe. And I would appreciate it. So anyway.